Get the duck. And here's Mom making scones.
Oh yes. Oh, Grandma. Two cups of flour, 1/3 cup of sugar, teaspoon of, this is for Kaylin, so she'll remember, teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Then you take half a cup of sour cream, 1 egg.
So we have cooking with Kaylin when you were 5 or 6, Kaylin. Now we have cooking with Grandma.
When she's 82.
So what's in there? An egg?
An egg and a half a cup of sour cream. That's for later, but I'll do it up now. Just right.
So frozen butter.
Frozen butter has to be frozen. When I first came to Colorado, from Denver, Mile High City, I got about half that done and had to put it away. I was exhausted.
And is that salted or that's not salted,
This
right?
is unsalted butter. I prefer, that's what the recipe calls for, so that's what I use.
So you're gonna
Then I'm gonna take the rest of this.
it and cut it up with a little knife, huh?
The way my grandmother used to do.
Yes,
With bread.
There you go.
And then you take it and you just make sure the flour gets, and they blend together by doing, just pinching it. You
So you pinch it, you don't need to knead
You
it.
don't need, as yet, you'd need later in the game, but this is just a pinch until it gets to be like pebbles, little teeny granules.
Now if your biscuits are bitter, use better butter.
Ah, I guess that's a good truism. This is good butter. Don't use oleo.
So you just pinch
You just pinch.
until you get like marbles.
Pinch until you get those little pebble-sized
Pebbles.
things. Yeah. And even if it's not all done, it's okay. You're going to add your sour cream and egg mixture.
Uh-huh.
But first you're going to put your, before you do that, you're going to put your cranberries in. The dry cranberries go in the dry mixture here. About 1/3 of a cup.
1/3 of a cup of cran.
Now Uncle Robert in Florida likes a lot of fruit. But actually, the recipe only calls for about 1/4 of a cup, so. That may just be about a half.
You got about a 1/2 cup in there?
About a half.
Between a 1/2 and a 1/4?
And a half and a quarter, I'm just going to put a couple more in. Okay, that's it.
This is in honor of Uncle Robert.
Yeah, just a few more.
That's my Uncle Robert, not
Yeah,
Kaylin's
no.
Uncle Robert.
That's right. And just swish that around a little bit. Then add this mixture.
And this is sour cream and egg. 1 egg.
1 egg. Sour cream. Add the orange. There would have been the zest in there just a little bit. Not necessary. And you squeeze the orange to make the later on. With this, just use a fork, I guess, if you like. Also using a fork.
So you just squeeze the orange juice
With
into
the
it?
orange, you have the little bit of powdered sugar, and then you squeeze the whole orange, and then you add the powdered sugar until it becomes a glazed consistency.
Oh, okay.
You do this until it sort of comes together, but it never comes together completely until I put my hands in it. And you knead a little bit.
Now you need to knead it.
Now you need to knead it. I never get the ball done in here. I always put it on the counter to do. And when I do it, I make sure I have some flour
Flour on the
handy.
counter.
But I'm not going to need this. This is pretty dry right now, pretty short.
You want it little baby love shortening, Mama little baby love shortening bread.
Mama's little baby love shortening. Mama's little baby love shortening bread. Call for the doctor said, Mama gotta make some shortening bread.
Go for the doctor said, Mama gotta make some shortening bread.
That's an old song. I remember singing it as a child.
So you haven't adjusted for altitude?
Nope.
Uh-huh.
You do as you go, I guess. If I need a little something on my hands, a little water, I will. It'll be fine. This is how I did it before when I was here. So this time, a few days ago.
Pulls together, but in a rather loose, coarse manner.
Well, it's always like this. It's always that biscuit look.
Uh-huh.
Good. You just got to make a round thing for it anyhow. It's just a little shorter, which is fine. I like them. I don't like them too moist.
Yeah.
Lots more. Put that flour in there. It's moistening up now. So. Whoops. Kitty's not a dog.
Whoops.
Kitty's
That's
not.
something you never want to hear a surgeon say. Alrighty.
Roll it just into a pie shape. Get these other little guys in here. You can get them, leave them, whatever. Oh, I need my flour. Not too thick, so that, oh, I forgot to preheat the oven 400 for me, Mom.
400.
Yeah, good.
So cut it into eighths.
Pan, which is actually, if you have parchment paper,
I do.
you do.
Yeah.
Wow, you're supposed to put it on parchment paper.
Oh,
They
why don't I get
really-
the parchment paper out?
Okay, they really do.
Parchment paper.
Thank you. And then when the oven comes up to temperature, we'll just...
And there is no need to rest these, have them do any rising. There's no rising involved.
No rising involved.
No rising, just
Very-
cranberries.
Okay, putting the scones in the oven. Let's toss them on the floor in the middle rack. And they are a little wetter than they were before. Okay, that's it. Now we set this for, let's see, timer, 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Take a look and see how they are. About another minute, maybe.
Okay.
Film that. We'll give them a little browner than there should be, but that'll be fine.
They look good. So you're getting a minute on there and then you're going to put them on the cooling rack?
Cooling rack, yeah. And now I'm just putting this glaze together.
And the glaze is just powdered sugar,
Powdered sugar
orange
and
juice,
orange juice.
no butter.
No butter.
Mm-hmm.
No butter. Just a glaze.
Putting that right on the trivet here.
I'm going to cool for a while. I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
do this right away. So that is cool.
Okay. And then when do you put the glazing on? After it
After it cools a
cools
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You can even have one now. You don't have to wait. I mean, it just cools down a little bit.
We're going to
Glaze ready.
go sit in the other room and have
Yep.
one?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So here is the scone. Got a little bit of shaved butter on the plate with the scone. And this is just an absolute heavenly.
Mark's dog. Next one you can have with the orange glaze.
Where did you get the recipe?
Actually, Daddy, I had another scone recipe. It was very simple. Biscuits with raisins. It was really good. We kept having that, and then one day he found that recipe. It was in the newspaper. He made it, and I go, oh my gosh, they're so good. That I've been making them ever since.